Hi
Okay.
Pranam, wie geht's?
Hello, ma'am. Ja, es geht mir gut. Und bei dir? Wie
Auch
geht's?
gut, auch gut, sehr gut. Wir sind zu Hause und ja, nicht
Yeah,
besonders.
yeah, yeah.
So, we have a small interview for all those students who are aspiring to
Mhm.
come to Germany. So,
Okay.
I wanted some tips from you, and we just want a little bit of entertainment, I can say.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll ask you my first question. Where are you
Mhm.
living right now in Germany? Where are you?
Right now I'm staying in Aachen, which is the westmost part of Germany. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and I am literally on the border of Belgium and Netherlands.
Okay.
I can see both Belgium and Netherlands from my window itself, so it's that
Oh,
close.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, great. And which university are you studying in right now?
The university name is FH Aachen,
Mm-hmm.
Fachhochschule Aachen.
Okay.
So yeah, so Applied Science University.
Okay. And which course are you into?
I study mechatronics.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you just tell us in short how was this journey? Okay, not from the start, but just a little bit. How were you inspired to do your MS in Germany?
Uh, okay, so like in 2015, I had like a thought that okay, maybe sometime, someday I should get to go to Germany.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there was like a notes application, and it was like asking what's your long-term goal and all. So I had just written it down. Someday I have to go to Germany,
Okay.
and then randomly I just joined German language class here at
Mm-hmm.
Lingo Thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, like mechanical hai to, so let's do German language, and then I started here.
Okay.
So later I did some projects which were related to mechatronics, and then I joined Bosch. So
Mm-hmm.
where my boss, actually my super boss, who like
Okay.
inspired me a lot. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you have a chance, so you should maybe try for higher studies in Germany. Even
Okay.
he had a chance, but he didn't take it that time, so he was regretting kind of. So
Mm-hmm.
saying like, okay, so maybe this is the right time, and you should pursue your masters, and if
Okay.
possible in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
And also like all of my projects, my work, everything was aligned with mechatronics.
Mm-hmm.
And then I decided like let's try applying, and like I got into university that I always wanted to get into.
Okay.
So that's kind of a short story.
Okay,
Yeah.
and how about the language? So now you know German language, so you have completed your B2 level in German language with Lingo Thoughts. But
Mhm,
now, how do you
mhm.
experience? So how is your experience right now? You are in Germany, you have learned the language. So what do you think about
Well, I can say that okay, I've studied until B2, but when I'm speaking with people, B2 is not something that that's not the stufa that comes into speaking.
that? Mm-hmm.
Like there's no Nomen Web Verbindung, whatever, I don't remember. But forget that, like whatever be the conversation, I get into it. Yeah, and
Okay.
one more thing is that I have even taken a subject,
Mm-hmm.
Industrielle Produktion und
Okay.
Industrie 4.0 auf
Okay.
Deutsch.
Okay.
So all
Okay.
the lectures, and I have to present in German.
Wow.
So yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I get stuck in between sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
but it's okay. So I'm studying a technical subject in German. That's, I think, nice.
That's nice. Okay, and how do you feel right now being in Germany? I
It's
mean,
actually amazing here. It's like my dream come true. I'm over here now. But
okay.
I think like application, visa process, that was just the like
Mm-hmm.
not even 20% of what we have to do right now over here. The
Okay.
first sem over here, for the first, I'm already in my second semester. So
Mm-hmm.
the first semester was kind of chilled out. They
Mm-hmm.
gave us enough time so that we can like uh, get acquainted to the university, to the
Mm-hmm.
culture over here. And once they got to know like, okay, now they are enough acquainted. Now we have a huge workload now, so we have to do a lot of
Oh,
things.
okay. And
Mhm.
how was your parents' reactions or your family reaction when you had decided that, okay, now you want to pursue your higher
Um,
studies?
Actually, that was not like a one time what happened. I was like always saying maybe I should try to go to Germany, do something. And like my parents were always supporting. Yes, yes,
Okay.
that's okay. That's a good idea. Okay, this is the right time you can go. Like
Okay.
like
And
planning and all. So you should come back by this time. You should get married by this time and all. So
okay.
so yeah, but they were completely supportive. But
Mm-hmm.
there was kind of a melodrama when I was leaving. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
of course it happens.
Okay.
So my mom was like, okay, I think why don't you continue your job?
Oh, Okay,
Yeah,
so
but
she
she was
was
also convinced,
emotional,
like,
of
okay,
course. Yeah.
yeah, she was emotional, but later she was also convinced that okay, it's a good decision.
Yes.
It will definitely help my career and stuff. So
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. What was the
okay.
funniest thing you packed in your bag when you came to Germany?
Okay, I didn't pack much funny things at the first time when coming over here because like I
Hmm.
was always in touch with people. I had also asked you like what I have to bring.
Yes, yes.
But there's a funny thing that happened to me when I was going for my visa collection to
Mm-hmm.
the uh, to the embassy.
Mm-hmm.
So I was in my company. I was working in an internship. So I had some electronic stuff with me. So I had a screen with a lot of wires, and there was a battery holder which was like orange in color because
Uh-huh.
that was a LiPo battery. So it's orange in color and it was
Okay.
looking pretty dangerous. So I wasn't knowing that this is not allowed inside. And then the
Okay.
security guy he opened my bag and what's this? Yeah, he was checking my bag and it came out like, what is this electronic item that's looking pretty dangerous? So I had to convince him that this is not a dangerous item.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he finally
So
let me
you
in
managed.
with that particular thing. So,
Mm-hmm.
but he was like, okay, he was convinced. Okay, I am coming from my work,
Okay.
and that's part of my work, and it's okay.
Okay.
And later, like then after my first trip to India
Mm-hmm.
from Germany, I realized that I cannot stay without drinking Bonvita. So I packed 6 kgs of Bonvita.
Seriously, that's a lot. That's a
I can
lot.
say that's a funny thing. Yeah, that's a
It's
lot. I
really
know.
funny. Yes.
I could get 30 kgs, out of which 5 kgs was the weight of the bag itself,
Yes. Right.
and then 6
Six
kgs of
kgs of
Bonvita.
gold.
So,
That's funny. That's really funny. Okay, I think I'll need to do this next time. Okay. So the fun question is, if you had a lot of money, like lots and lots of money, and you
mhm,
had to bring one innovation from Germany to India, which one would that be?
okay. If they maybe if they allow a private transport companies like
Mm-hmm.
public transport companies, but
Mm-hmm.
a private sector, like
Mm-hmm.
it's very efficient here. So
Yes.
then I could like have my own bus and tram system maybe in
Oh,
India.
okay. How many other countries have you visited until now? I mean, just maybe as a trip or something?
Uh, okay, so I have visited Netherlands because
Mm-hmm.
there are a lot of parks over there.
Mm-hmm.
Just get a bus and it's just very close. So I've
Okay.
been to Netherlands, but I
Mm-hmm.
have not been like tourism and all, but just
Okay.
I've been over there and I
Mm-hmm.
go every weekend over there to
Okay.
purchase my vegetables. So
Okay.
yeah, okay, I've been to Netherlands and Belgium. I've been to Brussels and Leuven
Mm-hmm.
in
Mm-hmm.
Belgium.
Okay.
Then I've been to Spain. I went to Barcelona over there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that was in last December. Yeah,
Okay.
when
Okay.
the Christmas preparations were going on at that time, I had visited.
Okay. Okay. Which part of German culture do you like the most and why? What do you like about Germans?
Uh, which part of German culture? I think I like almost everything, but one thing is that they just don't. I mean, they don't judge you at all for
Mm-hmm.
whatever is being done, whatever or however you are.
Yes.
So I think that's really nice of them. Like
Mm-hmm.
they even don't look at what you're wearing because we were wearing those traditional dresses in Diwali. So I
Mm-hmm.
thought like we would look really funny to them, but like no one even noticed kind of that. So I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
it's good or bad, but but like even I
Okay.
entered my class and professor was like teaching normally. He didn't even like
Okay.
bother. Like okay, whatever you do.
It's fine.
Yeah.
And what is like what is the most important or whom do you miss from India?
Well, of course, my family and friends.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But the next thing is chat above
Okay.
all.
Yes, the food. Okay, I
Yes,
understand.
because yeah, chart is something that you can't replace. Nothing. Replace ho hi nahi sakta.
Right, I understand. Completely understand. Everyone has missed chat.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Given a
Mhm.
chance, if you had to cook for your German friends, what would be that first dish that you want them to eat
Pani
from
puri,
India?
of course. Pani
Okay.
puri.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think they'll take it sportingly. Yeah, because I had given them the Praveen achar that we get in India. Like
Uh-huh.
I told them because they are used to eating the gurkan achars
Yes,
with
yes. One in the vinegar.
vinegar.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because they just pick it up and put it in their mouth. That's how they eat it.
Right.
So I told my friend, this is a mango pickle. He's
Mm.
like, okay. He picked up a piece and he put it in his mouth,
Oh
and that was
God.
an explosion. I have a friend from
Mm-hmm.
he's from, I think so, Berlin. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So so he has stayed in India for about 8 months in
Okay.
Madhya Pradesh.
Okay.
So he approached me yesterday and he's like, Pranav, what about making samosas? Do you think you can make it? Like, okay, you know samosas. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's
like my
nice.
floor mates, I think so they know a lot of Indian stuff already.
Mm-hmm.
So they are asking me to cook samosa, and that's really
That
amazing. So
itself is a big thing. Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll make it next week,
Okay. Oh,
hopefully.
cool. Nice.
Yeah,
Send us a pic. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And now the last part of this whole interview, the game. So I'm going to give you some words. You have to tell if you would relate it to Germany or India. Okay.
Hmm.
So first one, food, Germany or India.
India,
Okay. Music.
Germany.
Hmm.
I've been to some concerts here,
Okay.
like
That's
those
nice.
open concerts over here, and those are
Mhm.
really amazing.
Oh, okay. Discipline.
Germany,
Yes. Transport.
Germany,
Neighborhood.
India,
Yeah. People
India.
in general. Yeah. And language, the most important.
That's difficult question because both of them are like
Now you know both the
not
languages
comparable
very
at
well.
all.
Yes.
Nothing is comparable. I
Okay.
love equally both of them, I could say.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so a small tip for the students who want to come to Germany, and you can just tell, okay, it's fine or whatever. Any experience that you could share about it.
Um, okay, so maybe I would tell them like they should pursue only those courses over here that they are very much passionate about,
Mm-hmm.
and then the whole stay of you all here in Germany is going to be like amazing, amazing.
Okay, in German. Or how is your lecture in German going on? The technical lecture that you have taken, the industrial
Um,
production, yeah, lecture.
yes,
How was it?
industrial production.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's actually an easy subject, but since it's in German, it's not so like very easy to understand. I have to um, look at the lectures later.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think I can speak technical as well in German. Like we have to say sometimes like verbinden Sie diesen Draht mit Arduino oder so.
Okay, okay. Oh,
So yeah, we
okay.
have to make some connections with the electronic items,
Uh-huh.
and we keep on getting stuff from university. Like whenever
Mm-hmm.
some new thing is needed, they just post it, so we are
Okay.
not even missing the practicals. Like I just got this thing yesterday. This is some
Oh,
controller. I haven't opened
okay.
it yet.
Okay. Okay.
So
Something that you have learned in Aachen.
in Aachen, okay, so the Aacheners or the Yosher, what they call themselves, they say that me has blist in Yosher Seriok. That means my heart will always be in Aachen.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, and there's one more with the Germans. They speak in Hochdeutsch,
Mm-hmm.
but mostly they speak in this Aachen dialect, which is
Okay.
very difficult to understand whatever they are
Mm-hmm.
saying.
Mm-hmm.
But since there are not many students from Aachen here who
Mm-hmm.
are studying in Aachen itself,
Mm-hmm.
they
Mm-hmm.
go somewhere else to study.
Right.
So there are people from all over the Germany. So mostly I experience Hochdeutsch.
Okay. Oh, cool. That's nice.
Here
That's
in
interesting.
Hohenheim, people mostly speak German, even if they are
Okay.
not Germans, they
Okay.
speak German like,
Mm-hmm.
because there are a lot of bachelor students who are taking the courses in German. So yeah, even I get to
Yes.
speak a lot.
That's nice. So it is important to learn the language, right?
Yes, very much.
Okay. Okay. ठीक है. Okay, so that's all. And thanks a lot,
Yes,
Pranav. Thank
yeah,
you for taking so much time from all your busy schedule. So we will meet
okay,
soon. Let's see what new
yes,
update you will have. And I
okay,
hope you are safe and you're staying at home.
yes, thank you.
Thank
And
you.
all the best to the students who are pursuing the German language course with
Yes.
Lingo Thoughts.
Yes. Thank you. Thanks a
Yeah,
lot. Yes.
yes, take care. Okay.
Take care.